Coming up in today's food adventure, I'm cruising along the banks of North Korea and even trying North Korean bottled water for the first time. And beer, come to think of it. I'm in the home of China's best strawberries, but that's not all I've come here to eat. Today's food adventure is filled with incredible food, with incredible stories made by incredible people.
他们叫我们去申遗，因为我们两口子干，如果我们结束，这个就没有了。
This is a food adventure you won't want to miss.
Hello, and welcome to another Chinese food adventure. I've just gotten off the train, and guess what? This train, if it kept going this direction for another few hundred meters, the next stop would actually be within North Korea. I want to show you.
And that there, on the other side of this river, that is North Korea.
Okay, let me go back a few steps. So I am in Liaoning province. I'm still in Dongbei, still in the northeast of China, and I've just arrived in the city of Dandong. And if you look at where Dandong is on a map, you'll notice, wow, that's very close to North Korea. Well, I'm here to let you know, it's not just close, it's literally on the border.
So I'm currently standing in Dandong, and on the other side of the Yalu River there, where you see those buildings, is the North Korean region of Sinuiju.
You've also got this bridge behind me here that's actually called the Broken Bridge, because if you look closely, you'll notice it only goes until halfway. There is so much to discover here, so much I want to get into. I will definitely be getting on that bridge. I'm going to hope to try and get on one of these ferries and go for a little river cruise next to North Korea. But before I can do any of that, I need to eat.
那么自己出来玩吗？
我自己过来就看一下，我没有来过丹东，然后我永远都爱丹东的那个草莓。现在是那个
正是季节，
太棒了。
还有一个叫铁皮柿子，
铁皮柿
是西红柿的柿，吃的吃烤肉。
烤肉，我今天晚上要吃烤肉，然后马上要吃一个叫高丽火盆。
And I've been wondering, what is gaoli? What does gaoli mean? I've actually just learned from my taxi driver that gaoli is like a dialect way of referring to North Korea.
那个意思就是朝鲜的风味。
Let's see what this is about.
你就一个人吗？
一个人
好，
能，你觉得一个人能吃吗？
可以。你是坐下面还是想体验一下上炕？
我要体验一下这个。
好，可以，你脱鞋上炕就可以。
好，谢谢。Whoa.
So here's the menu. This here is the horpen that the restaurant specializes in, and you basically just choose the ingredients you want to put inside.
小里脊、五花肉、牛肠、牛肚、牛蹄筋、米肠，还有菜是鲜蘑、黄花菜、茼蒿、豆腐、圆葱、胡萝卜、尖椒、豆芽。你这些东西你都吃吗？
都吃。
我给你来一个这个原味的就行。
谢谢。
好，你坐稍等啊。
我也听说你们这里有一个大香蕉的一个饮料。
本地的汽水，要凉的常温的。
凉的。
本地的汽水就是香蕉的味儿。这个1950几年建厂的，到我们这儿就是父辈了。这个多少年了？50几年到现在70多年了，依然还干。我们以前喝的，我们小时候喝2毛钱一瓶，现在2块钱一瓶。
Don't get me wrong, I am so excited for my food, but I might possibly be even more excited for this beverage. It's called 大香蕉, which means big banana. I don't think I've ever had a banana soda before. Oh, yep. It's definitely banana flavored. I mean, if you've ever had a banana like candy, it tastes like that, but in soda form. It's fizzy, it's sweet, but very nice. I like it. I think it's gonna go really well with the horpen, and it's basically right here on my table. The food has not been added, but I've got these hot coals that are, wow, it's a lot of heat right now.
And I didn't have to wait long for my food.
这么多菜，这是一人份。这个是米肠。
那朝鲜族的糯米肠，这个是用酱蒸过的五花肉，就是黄豆酱，你知道吗？
知道。
大酱蒸过的五花肉，这个是牛的小肠，这个是牛的蹄筋儿，就脚上的那个筋，这个是牛肚，牛肚就是牛的胃。然后这个是小里脊肉，就那个猪身上最嫩的那条，一个猪就2条。里边的这个是茼蒿，
哇哦，
黄豆芽，这个是啊，这是豆腐，
哇，什么都有。
这个是那种平菇，这样圆葱、青椒、胡萝卜啥的你都认识了。
对，这是一个朝鲜族的美食吗？
对呀，这个是从唐朝开始就有几百年的历史。这个他们叫我们去申遗，因为我们2口子干，如果我们结束这个就没有了，所以没法申遗，没有传承人了。我们儿子不干。
哎呦，很可惜。你是朝鲜族吗？
我们是朝鲜族。
My dish is sizzling away here. Some of my ingredients need a few minutes to cook, so I'm going to take my little bowl.
这个是芝麻酱。
哦，
这个是海鲜汁。
OK， 我听你的推荐，不知道怎么配。
对，我找吧你也不会，我就给你盛一点儿。 辣的少来点吧。
可以啊，
还是喜欢吃辣的？
喜欢。
就蘸着吃。
Here we go. I've got everything I need to truly enjoy this experience. I have my dipping sauce here. She asked me if I had like chili. I said yes, and she proceeds to put in like 50 chilies in here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's slightly nutty from the sesame. It's spicy. Wow, it's quite a bit of spice in there. But like a fresh spice, it hits me right in the back of my throat. It's also quite garlicky and slightly sour as well. It packs a punch, that flavor actually. And I am so excited to dip some of this inside. So basically, she told me I can just see this like a hot pot essentially, just taking my stuff, dipping it in this, having it together. First thing I want to go in and eat is actually some of that mi tongue, which is like a glutinous rice sausage that also is made from, I believe it's pig blood. And I'm gonna dip it in my sauce here. Yum. I mean, that tasted really good, but it's hard to know what the actual flavor is like because I had it with this extremely flavorful sauce. I'm just gonna go for some of that mi tongue by itself. Doesn't have too much of a flavor to it, to be honest. It's more just a soft texture, maybe slightly salty. Now I'm gonna try some of this wu huai rou. I think the mark of a good pork belly is when the fat isn't rubbery or chewy, it's buttery and it's just melty. It's so good. It goes, again, really well with that sauce. I am loving this sauce, by the way. So tasty, so fragrant. Let's go in with a piece of tofu. Again, amazing. Wow, it's hot. This is really my kind of dish because you can really kind of pick and choose what you feel like eating in that moment. Like, you don't have to sit down and just eat a whole plate of meat. It's got veggies to break it up. It's got different textures to break it up. And seriously, if you're looking at this dish right now and you're like, wow, that looks nice, I really want to eat that, come sooner rather than later because they're one of the last places in Dandong actually making this dish. Their son doesn't want to continue on the business. So basically it will be disappearing imminently. And I really have to say this is a dish worth traveling here for. Another reason I love dishes like this is it involves more than one step. This dish is not finished. I mean, we still have a lot of ingredients in here, but part two, the drama of the dish is about to arrive. She's basically gonna put some rice in there and make kind of like a chao fan, like a fried rice in my huo pen right here. I mean, how cool is this?
挑这里边的肉和菜吃，这个米饭等一会儿好了，我给你翻一下，你不用管它。你像这个肉啊，你可以就是夹片肉，夹片那个辣白菜一起夹着吃。
This is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, everything about that is perfect. The mix of the hot and the cold, the mix of the soft and the crispy, the mix of the sour and the salty, it's, yeah. Man, this is one amazing dish. And it goes so well with this banana drink, seriously. It's very refreshing. So random.
In the meantime, we're just letting our rice and ingredients get nice and crispy on the bottom there.
So it's a few minutes later and she's back to kind of make sure that my rice is cooking well. And look at that crispy bottom on the bottom there. Oh my goodness. It's gonna give it a nice crunch as well. I'm so excited to try this. Let's try this rice. I'm gonna go for a crispy part. I'm not gonna dip it in any sauce because she did put quite a lot of sauce in there already. So I think that's probably gonna be enough flavor. Oh, 好好吃。
好吃啊，好吃也行。你吃着饭哈，就少盛点饭，少蘸不点那个料。
Oh, okay.
两种味道。
So she's actually told me, another of the waitresses here, she's told me that I actually can use this with the dipping sauce. So there's so many ways of eating things. Actually, I think I do prefer it with the sauce. It's really, really good. I have to remind myself to just slow down because this is so freaking tasty. I keep going in and just like having mouthful after mouthful, but it's just like constantly one temperature. This does not cool down. It has not cooled down since it arrived on my table. So yeah, I'm definitely leaving this restaurant with some mouth bliss. No regrets. It's a pleasurable pain. The addition of the rice isn't like included in this set. You have to order it, you have to ask for it. But I would definitely recommend it because once the rice goes in and it's like cooking just on one side for like 10 minutes, everything after that becomes so incredibly crispy, including the rice, including the ingredients. Some of the ingredients have like a slight chewiness to them as well, which is really nice. It's like it's a fantastic fried rice. Now I've eaten, my stomach is no longer grumbling, I can finally think straight and I can finally introduce the sponsor of today's video. This is an exciting one. This is the newest gadget from Insta360.
It's the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro and it's a mobile gimbal.
Let me demonstrate. So this is not just a mobile gimbal, it also functions as a portable charger. You can just plug into that, turn it on and your phone is charging. Basically all you do is pull that out and it's ready to go. And what's really cool is that it actually connects via MagSafe. So there's no need for, finicky and trying to position it and get it straight and centered, which is often the case with other gimbals. You basically just line it up, connect it to MagSafe, and you're ready to go, ready to film. But there is so much more to this than meets the eye. Firstly, there's also a built-in extendable selfie stick. So if you want to have your phone a little bit further away when you're vlogging, that's an option for you as well. But say that you actually want to put your gimbal down. You want it to act as a tripod. No need to put on an external tripod. All you do is this. There we go. And you can also extend that at the same time. Whatever you want. It's so cool.
And pairing my phone to this gimbal was such a breeze.
It was just a case of tapping it to this little point here. It joins by NFC, and it was a matter of seconds before my phone was connected to this. And another really cool thing is it just pairs natively with the Apple video and photo app. So there's no need to use any external applications. You can just turn on your camera app and it's already tracking you. It's already ready to go. Like, look at this. It has this really cool function. I'm gonna put my tripod on here where it can track you 360 degrees. It swivels all the way around. So I'm just gonna open up my camera here. As soon as it sees my face, it's already started tracking me. And I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go over here. It's gonna follow me. Oops, don't fall. Take two. So I'm here, I'm walking around the room, and it's gonna continue to track me wherever I go. How cool is that?
And when you connect to the Insta360 app, you'll have even more tools at your disposal, like Deep Track 4.0, where even if you disappear from the frame and then come back in, the camera will continue to track you. It's so cool.
So today I'm gonna be using this baby to take some really cute, smooth shots around Dandong. Let's go.
Flow 2 Pro vlogging mode activated. I'm loving that without me having to do anything, just turning on my native video app, it's already tracking my face. So I can have a little look around, don't have to pay too much attention to my camera when I'm vlogging, which is great. And I'm definitely looking around, I'm taking it all in. I always find it interesting coming to border cities to see like the cultural exchange in the cities that are close to other countries. But I have to say, if I didn't already know for a fact that this city of Dandong was right on the border of another country, you wouldn't really know. I have to say, it looks like a pretty standard Chinese small city. But it's when you get closer to the river that things start to get a bit more interesting. For example, I came across a guy selling some North Korean cigarettes as well as North Korean money from the back of his bike. I've learned that one North Korean won is 0.001 US dollars, which makes this 10,000 won note roughly 11 American dollars. I also learned that the average wage in North Korea is 8,000 won a month, which is roughly 9 American dollars. I thought I'd cross the road for just a second because on this side they have all of these shops specializing in like products from North Korea. Let's see what they've got in here. I don't really know what to expect. Wow, 朝鲜的啤酒，好喝吗？
可以买一瓶尝一尝。
I think I should probably try some North Korean beer. 好的。Okay, 谢谢。
这边还有一个就是朝鲜的矿泉水。
哦，我也要尝试一下，我刚好就有点渴。
这个是朝鲜的。这是朝鲜的矿泉水，这是清军泉水厂的纯朝鲜过来的。
North Korean water, or as they say, deuterium depleted water. Let's see how it tastes. According to the lady selling it to me in the store, it's going to be cleaner and maybe more pure because there's less pollution in North Korea. We shall see. Honestly, it just tastes like water. Pretty standard. As for the beer, I've got it in my bag here. I'll have that a little bit later. I mean, it isn't my first time coming to the border of China and North Korea. There's quite a few places here in Dongbei that you can actually go to the border and get a glimpse over to the other side. But this is my first time seeing so much of North Korea because the other places that I've been to, it's mostly, farmland, maybe one building, maybe one train station. But this, you've got like a, kind of looks like quite a big city over there in Sinuiju. I can't think of a more perfect place to be using my Flow 2 right now because I'm using 5x zoom on my phone to get up nice, close and personal with North Korea over here, to a little bit of looking and seeing what's happening there. And I can get these ultra smooth zoom shots because it's on a gimbal. And I'm just having a look. I'm yet to see a person. It's not a whole lot of activity going on over there from what I can see. Got a lot of cranes, got even what looks like a theme park maybe. But there is just no one that I can see there. Apparently that orange round building that I'm looking at right now, that's actually a hotel. Very interesting. It's just
Little bit ghost town vibes, to be honest.
Well, let's get a bit closer and walk to the end of the broken bridge to see what we can see from there.
So apparently it was the first iron bridge over the Yalu River, completed by the Japanese, I guess, in 1911. Length of 944 meters, width of 11 meters. So it looks like it was bombed by the American Air Force in 1950, and that's why there's only half of it. To see the broken bridge, you need a ticket. It costs 30 yuan. Okay, here we go, guys. We are here at the broken bridge. Let's walk as close to North Korea that I think I'll probably come in my lifetime. And we have two bridges here. So the one that we are walking on is broken, but the one next to us is the unbroken one. And that actually involves a train line. I can see train tracks on it. I also see like trucks going past. I also see the occasional tour bus going past as well. I've reached the end of the bridge. And I guess over here, this little viewpoint will be the closest view. It's the go-to place to have a little gander. I've seen people here with their binoculars, their massive DSLR cameras, trying to spot something or some form of action. I'm yet to see anything.
Perhaps I'll have more luck on this little river cruise that I've just bought a ticket for.
Slightly nervous. I mean, I've cruised on many a river, but this is going to be one of the more interesting ones. Still yet to see a person. I mean, a theory is the reason you can't really see anyone here is people from the China side are trying to ogle at you with binoculars and try and take photos of you all day. Oh wait, no, I see someone. I see someone. He's walking between the two boats. Can you see? There, two people walking between the two boats.
After about 10 minutes or so, the boat turned around, which had me facing the China side for the rest of the journey.
And I think the thing that hit me most on the cruise is just seeing just how different the two sides are. I mean, it's one thing standing in China looking over at North Korea, but it's another thing entirely being in the middle and being able to see how developed the China side looks compared to the North Korea side. It's really quite interesting. The sun is setting. It's not quite time for dinner because I am still super full from lunch, but I thought this would be the perfect time to get some refreshing strawberries. Wow, look how big they are. I mean, that's my hand there. They are absolutely massive.
For the best strawberries, a local recommended I come to this market, and as soon as you step inside, you just see red everywhere. Red, and the occasional blue from the blueberries, which are also really famous here in Dandong, also massive.
Look how big these blueberries are, and they're so juicy.
The reason I love Dandong Jiujiu strawberries is they're actually creamy. Like, imagine strawberries and cream, but you don't need to add cream because the strawberries already taste like strawberries and cream. They are phenomenal.
这个是奶香的吗？这个奶香的那个草莓是吧？怎么买？就买以箱还是？
按斤称，这个是50一斤
50块钱、60块钱就可以了。
那就一些个。
Oh, funnily enough, I feel like Dandong strawberries are cheaper outside of Dandong. They're a lot more expensive here. Like I'm paying about 50, 60 renminbi and I'm gonna get this much. People who know the prices of strawberries here in China, let me know in the comments. Have I paid too much? Also gonna get myself 30 renminbi worth of blueberries. Okay, so that's 40 renminbi here. 确实有点贵吧？你知道贴皮狮子是什么吗？
这个就是贴皮狮子。
哦、OK， 有人说这个季节吃贴皮狮子比较好。
都是西红柿，但是它的味道不一样。
它也贵吗
15一斤。
15一斤哦，没那么贵。OK，
送给你了，
送给你了。
哦，谢谢，新年快乐。I got my OK， 好，我应该怎么吃？就直接吃？
是，
就是当水果吃。
对。
OK， 好 ，I have my fruit. Way more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but I did get 2 mini tomatoes thrown in for free. Now that is some value.
I decided I'd come back to my hotel room to just give these fruits a wash. And yeah, I didn't quite realize the pitiful amount of blueberries I actually got until I'm looking at it right now. Like in Changchun, I feel like I get a punnet of strawberries or a punnet of blueberries. Not more than 20, 25 kwai. Maybe they're just like super delicious here. Let's try them.
I mean, it's a perfect strawberry. Juicy, it's creamy, it's sweet. It's amazing. Yeah, Dandong, the strawberries, they're just fantastic. That was like a 5-bite strawberry. It's a big one. Let's try one of these blueberries. Also massive, juicy and sweet. Very nice blueberries. And I'm really interested to try this, which is like a local variety of tomato that apparently is like, it's the perfect season for it at the moment. And you can just eat it like a fruit. Let's try. It's like quite sour and actually like kind of salty at the same time. Salty and sour. It's nice. I don't know if I want to eat it like a fruit. I'd prefer to put it in a salad, but it's a good tomato.
So I may have said this earlier in the video, but it's just a few days away from Chinese New Year. So there are currently fireworks all over the place here in Dongbei. It's time for dinner, and the smell of xiaokao and the kaorou is literally in the air. I'm in this small street, and every single store lining the street is all xiaokao related. And there's this one place over here that I hear that the person who runs the restaurant is really, really lively and fun. So let's see how this experience goes. This is the place here. 你好。
你好，
开门了吗？
你自己，
自己一个人。
你先做等我一下。
哦，好。
来自哪里？
我来自澳大利亚。
澳大利亚，欢迎你们。
谢谢。
丹东欢迎你。
这个是丹东特色的那个烧烤吗？对。那丹东的烧烤有什么区别？跟别的地方？
丹东的烧烤肉质好，很欢迎你们来自世界各地的。
So basically, I am inside. There's basically 2 tables here. Both already sitting, lots of people.
你看我们中国女人多漂亮，中国的小孩儿，看看。
This is something I've never experienced in a restaurant before. He took me around to all the tables and customers and introduced us all to each other. It made us feel like we were one big family here.
Everyone has been really welcoming and kind. I have just sat down and already had a daxiangjiao being deposited into my hand.
Thank you for letting me join you. So this beautiful family has actually let me sit with them here. 你们是来自哪里？青岛。Oh, 青岛. Oh.
We drove 3 days here.
You drove here.
Yeah. My husband.
为什么？你是回
家
家过年？
对。然后转了一大圈儿，青岛，然后到天津，然后到了锦州。去锦州是为了特意吃它的烧烤。
哦，锦州烧烤，我没有吃过。好吃吗？Very.
非常好。
值得吃吗？
Yes.
Talking of barbecue, here's our Dandong barbecue here, notably featuring a banana. 为什么要烤一个香蕉呢？
这是我送给大家的，因为吃烧烤啊，吃一个香蕉对身体有好处，所以这个我想到了，烤一个香蕉送给大家。我把东北人的热情。But
that's not the only fruit on our table. We've got more Dandong strawberries. The boss told me he got his for 20 kwai a kilo, which is less than half of what I paid. And I have to say, they tasted the exact same. So on the walls everywhere in here, there are photos of him taking selfies with everyone, even on the pipes up here. Like everywhere there could be a photo, there is a photo. I'm excited for this moment. Okay, 可以。
明天他就给我送来。
你有明天就有。
都今天刚送来的嘛。
啊。
是不是？
这是昨天的吗？
对，这个是20号的嘛。
哦。
每一天都会更吗？
And basically tomorrow he will have that delivered to the restaurant and I will be on the wall tomorrow. So if you see this video and you come here, if you see my photo on the wall, please take a photo of it and let me know how it looks.
每一张照片都有故事。你看这几个小女孩儿，她晚上9点多才来，我已经就是买空了。其实她很让我感动，车票都买好了。我说你进来打个卡吧，我们照张相。但是她让我感动到什么程度？她第2天把车票改签了，10点给我打电话说：“大叔，我们过来吃烧烤。”我还愣了，我说怎么？车票呢？给钱。
这个是你们的特色吗？
啊，对，但是你蘸的东西不对。
这个是要蘸。
这个是什么？
这叫笋料，我们叫笋料。
Let's try this meat. It's with this little sauce here.
我给你们烤着啊。
That is so good, delicious. It goes really well with this sauce, which is more on the refreshing side. The food is good, but my heart is warmed by just the atmosphere. And I love experiences like this and eating and feeling close to people and feel like you can go into a place and make friends and talk about things and. Yeah, it's a nice vibe in here. I really like it and I really like this guy. He's so fun. Look, he's just going and sitting and talking with his customers. And it's not the first time. I mean, it's not just tonight that he's turning it on. Look at the pictures on the walls. Yeah, I love seeing this. 我带了一瓶朝鲜的啤酒，我可以跟他们分一下吗？你们可以喝酒吗？
I can drink.
Okay, let's do this. This is so funny. Sometimes things just work out. I bought this beer and then I just happened to have someone to share it with tonight. Oh no! Yeah?
They have a lot of bubbles.
Yes.
It's fresh.
Yeah, very fresh.
Okay, cheers.
Oh, cheers!
Cheers.
Yay! 过年好。
过年好。Happy Chinese New Year.
Ooh.
It's a weaker beer.
没那么劲儿大。
对，yeah. 还可以。
Have you ever drink the 青岛 beer?
Oh my gosh, yes. Qingdao beer is good. So these guys are actually from Qingdao. Qingdao beer is very good.
一个一个的拿起来，
一个一个来
这是我们东北的吃法。
好的。So this is actually completely raw. It hasn't been barbecued. It's just some tofu skin, and inside I think it's like a spring onion maybe. And you dip it in this little sauce. Very
肉
dongbei.
熟了，新的也快了。
Wow.
烤肉
Whack bang sauce. Like intensely salty and a little bit spicy. Looks like our banana is almost ready. He's going in just raw dogging it with the hands.
果然是甜品啊。
Wow. There's something just really nostalgic about hot banana. My mum used to make these hot banana sandwiches, like a banana toasty. So whenever I have a banana that's like warmed in some way, it just always reminds me of home. It's a very homey thing for a very homey environment here. It's very nice. I really like it. I'm enjoying this experience a lot. Making new friends. So I haven't been vlogging too much because I've just been having too much fun. 谢谢你们，真的谢谢. It's been so nice getting to know you, and I will come and visit you guys in Qingdao and have some great food with you guys. And really, this guy, he is just so great. 太谢谢你了，老板。拜拜，拜拜，
拜拜，
在青岛见，过年好，
过年好，过年好，
拜拜，我走了，拜拜，keep in touch, bye guys. Oh my god, sometimes you just have a day where everything just goes so nicely. The people you meet are just so amazing. I mean, I've just had the most amazing day, and the people of Dandong are just like, everyone has been so kind and welcoming and going out of their way. I mean, I've just had a really, really nice day. I have no words. Let me just eat this strawberry. I mean, the warmth I felt from that place is just like I was welcomed into someone's house. That boss, yeah, he is the experience. And he did mention that he does want to retire in a few years. So again, if you are interested in going to that place, I'd say sooner rather than later. Message of this story, the moral of this video is that Dandong is not a place you should be sleeping on. Come here now, experience all the things.
And of course, want to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro. If you'd like to learn more about it or perhaps buy one for yourself, you can check out the link in the description below.
As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, if you've been watching me for a while, please subscribe. It really means the world. I pour my heart and soul into these videos. It's really my passion to share more of China with you guys. So if you appreciate what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. And you know what? Why not give me a little comment for the algorithm? Anyway, that'll be it from me tonight. I'm going to sleep with a very full and happy belly. Goodbye from Dandong.